Hey guys, it's Christina, and it's been a minute. Not only am I way shorter than before hair-wise, I don't know why that's a priority for me to discuss, but my hair is short and my hair is dark. And those are all the updates. I took some time. And as some of you may know, and I was told recently that you might not know. So I relaunched Profresh again, and I'm back to I'm like in zero mood to do this. I don't know why this is so difficult. I used to do this all the time. I don't know if it's because I'm older or what, but like, this is difficult. Okay. So hey, it's Christina, aka Profresh, and it's been a while. I haven't been on YouTube for quite some time, and I just wanted to take a break and figure out what am I even doing anymore. I don't know why I can't film. Today is not the day. I'm hearing that. Okay. Maybe I'm trying to jump into this too quickly. I've been on the internet for years. And I am completely disconnected right now. It's almost like I'm afraid. I feel uncomfortable. And it's funny because the thing that I want to talk about is like getting comfortable again. And I just like can't even bring myself to talk. Like you can't see this, but I'm covered in goosebumps. My legs, my knees, yikes. I don't know, like I feel like I'm trying to talk to you and I don't know who you are. And I've always had a relationship with you guys, with, you know, those who watch, those who read, those who participate. And I don't know why I can't do this. It's so much easier to write these days. Like words flow. But I used to talk to camera all the time. Like, is it because I'm older or is that just in my head? You know what I mean? But, you know, you start to question, like, am I too old for this? Am I too old to do YouTube? And I'm not old. But I feel a little. And I think that that's what's interesting, right? Is like, I watch YouTube all the time. I don't watch maybe like what's popular, but I love watching other people live their lives and interact with their friends and family and go on trips, and like I'm a vlog watcher. What? I mean, I don't know, I love it. It's like I hate reality TV, but I love a vlog, you know? It's like that same equivalent. So, and I know that there are some people out there like that, so, you know, you know what, this video is gonna be something completely different. Let's set that up right now. This video is gonna be completely different, and I think what I just want to express is this is going to be new for me. So I'll be making content now in my 10th year and trying different things and playing with creativity and what excites me. And I think a lot of this is going to be this journey of like being in my 30s and still creating content and trying to connect and like removing myself from being this professional that I have kind of forced myself into, and accepting that like I'm allowed to also be in the creator space, and that I'm also creative, and that I also have vision, and that I also have a voice. I also feel like I belong in these rooms and to participate and do these things. And I for so long chose not to do that. For years I said that content creation was a hobby and that I didn't take it seriously and that you should look at me as a marketer, and that. I am a marketer. But that's not all of me. And that's just a lane that I felt the most comfortable in because no one could tell me that I wasn't good at that. Whereas content creation, there was always going to be people who were better. People with better equipment, people with better creativity and better vision and more people to help and all that stuff. And I think this time around, like, I'm going to do it regardless of. Like, I have an entire vision for like how I want YouTube to look, and just like how I made the blog look. Like, I wanted it to feel like you're reading entries in my journal. And I want videos to feel like that too. And I think talking straight to camera just feels like lacks creativity. But maybe that's not what this is for. And maybe this is entirely to connect and to feel like not alone. I think a lot of us are online, whether we're creators or voyeurs. We want so desperately to connect with somebody else who we don't know, because maybe those that know us can't relate. And I think for a long time, none of my friends or family really understood, my passions, particularly in fashion, particularly how I styled myself, particularly being online. Like, no one really got it until I started to share, and I understood that there are more people out there like me, and feeling less alone in like my pursuit. So maybe this is what that is I'm sharing the journey of building a new community in my 30s and exploring the things that impact me and having you come on this journey with me. Like, I think me trying to convince myself that I'm too old for YouTube in and of itself is problematic. And I don't think that anyone is too old for anything. I'm in my 30s, and that I'm not too old to explore my creative self. My mom is going through that right now, exploring her creative self and what will be her mark on this world. And I'm with that. I'm not gonna do these things that I feel like the younger demo is doing, and that's only because I don't relate. I don't watch it. And so maybe there's people out there like yourselves who are watching this and say, same, I don't watch that either, and I just want to know how other people around the world are coping or dealing or functioning. And I'm also in my 30s or 40s. Maybe that's what this is for. Maybe that's what I'm recognizing now, is that that's what this can be about. Instead of me trying to force myself into a box and say that I can do these things, and say that I can relate to this younger demo. Like, no, I think I'm here for those of us who watch YouTube and read content and follow on Instagram and all that stuff, so that we can relate to peers. I love being able to talk with you guys and connect. And I think that is where my heart sits most prominently, is how I can continue to do that. And so YouTube seems to be like the right vessel, and writing my stories to you seems like the right vessel. And I don't feel like I'm too old for any of that. I feel like I'm the perfect age, because most people at some point get to this age. So whether it's past, whether it's upcoming, what's crazier than that is that there are so many people who don't reach this age. And I'm very fortunate and lucky to be here. So why try and quiet my life and silence my stories? That's where my heart kind of sits a little heavy, is, okay, so I'm making for myself. Why is this so difficult? And maybe it's because I'm being vulnerable again and trying this again and doing it differently. There's so much life experience that has come from it. I mean, I almost want to encourage you to to capture. I am one of those types of people who hold on to photos and little bits of my, memories in a box. Nothing crazy. I don't have rooms of stuff, but just a box of like letters and funny little mementos and things like that that remind me of who I was. And having since created content for the past 10 years, I have all this stuff that lives online, and that lives to tell the stories of who I was. And there's something so special and unique about that I almost want to encourage you to do that too. Like, even if you don't share it, even if it's just for you to like share with your friends, like of where you were, 10 years ago, and be able to have these memories that you might forget in 5 years. I'm so grateful that I have not only my journal entries, but my blog and my YouTube channel. And like, I've got old YouTube channels on here where I can't log into them anymore, but some of those videos are hilarious to me because it was me at that time living my life. So maybe there's something for you here where you can also share, and also try and be a story that someone needs to hear. I strongly believe that so many of you have something that needs to be heard. I am no more special than you are. And I think that you probably have way more awesome stories to share that need to be heard. And so maybe that's what this is a time for me to share things with you that you can relate to, or someone that you know can relate to, and I encourage you to do the same. So the ultimate question, am I too old for this? No, I think no. And talking this out has made me comfortable again. Thanks so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. For now, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment below if you're gonna share your journey. I'd love to check it out. I'd love to see what you're doing on Instagram, creep on you, whatever the case may be. And yeah, share with your friends if you feel like they're also struggling with creating content, or if they're like, am I too old to become a writer and I'm in my 40s? Am I too old to change careers and I'm in my 50s? Maybe it relates. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.